Okay. Okay. What's going on? Mrs. Frank
Moved on and found love with no. Remy was out there living her best life with multiple men. He kept his mouth shut tight. No interviews, no social media drama, nothing. Instead, he quietly moved on and found love with none other than boxing champion Claressa Shields. But honey, this is where things went from messy to explosive. Remy Ma completely lost it when she found out about Papoose and Claressa. She took to social media and dropped this bomb. Papoose fell asleep on the phone with Claressa Shields while laying in my house, and he refuses to leave. This girl is supposed to be a world champion boxer, and she hung up as soon as she heard my voice. Now I'm telling you everything. Oh, and baby girl, you're not the only one.
So I'm gonna say this, and I can almost guarantee that out of all the messy ass bloggers that been saying this and saying that, I promise you I'm gonna make the best sense out of this. By the time you get to the end of this, you're gonna be very clear on what's going on and how you should react, how you shouldn't react. So first I'm gonna say, I respect Remy. I respect Easy the Block Captain. Papoose is one of my favorite rappers. You know, I always question why did he stop rapping? Cause he was like a real rap wizard. And I respect Claressa Shields. Well, she the female Floyd Mayweather. I would just say that this is promo. For some odd reason, this woman think that she can beat Lil Tank. You know. Herself, and what she should be, because most brown queens is not this confident, right? And I'm sure she had to whip a lot of ass to get the confidence that she got. So what people don't understand is this, right? And it's not even just Papoose and Remy Ma. This is in all relationships, right? People don't understand that marriage is not ownership. It's partnership. It's a deal. You know? And in the African American community, we done made some of the worst names, we done made some of the worst definitions that basically literally work against us. The word cheating, the word, all of that shit. We don't even understand what marriage is. That shit is a partnership. And this is why most African American marriages don't last, because we don't quite know the definition of it. You know, we don't know that there's no fucking such thing as the word cheating. You know, people do what they want. You know, you got a lot of different options in this world, and you know, you got some people that's satisfied with dating one individual, and you got some people that's satisfied with dating multiple individuals. But one thing I do know for sure is this: we all know what we're getting ourselves into when we get into it. We all know the type of girl that we dating, and for the females, y'all know what type of man y'all dating. Y'all know if it's a guy that got a bunch of females. Y'all know if it's a female that got a bunch of dudes. We all know this. And sometimes, you know, growing up, we watching everything around us, and we watching our mother and our father make mistakes, you know, by teaching us how to grow up wrong, right? But let me get back to the subject and matter, right? So everybody's biggest pet peeve is that, man, that's crazy. What's up, brother? He held her down while she was in jail. You know, that's the only thing that everybody got to say about this whole situation is he held her down while she was in jail. Now, I don't know if y'all been watching what I've been watching, but she paid him 20 times the thank you for holding her down while she was in jail. He actually got a lot of deals that he got because of Remy. You know, Papoose wasn't on Love and Hip Hop before Remy came home. You know, and they actually got the biggest check that anybody could have ever got from Love and Hip Hop. Besides, I actually think they got more than Jim Jones and Chrissy. So for y'all to just keep living in the past and keep talking about how he held her down, she paid him for that. Trust me, She overpaid him for that. But more importantly, just because your girlfriend dated another man, just because your husband dated another woman, that don't mean she don't love you, bro. People do what they want to do. But one thing women fail to realize is this. Just like Papoose, he found one of the best rappers in the world. He dated her, married her. She played with him, however y'all want to put it. And what he do? Now he got the best female boxer in the world. Matter of fact, she actually number one. So I'm saying this to say that us men will find a better wife faster than a woman will find a better husband. And this is what African American women don't realize when they be feeling like they got so many options, and they, sometimes you might date a bitch that got more money than you, and that's the worst type of broad to date, right? An African American woman that got more money than her boyfriend, because her actions is her money. It depends on how broke she is, depending on how much she respect the nigga that she with. And it's like, it's no getting around this. Now, some might be a little lighter than some, but for the most part, when an African American man date an African American woman that got more money than him, I don't care if she come to you and say, I want to take care of you, you ain't got to work, and she puts you in position to make some money. Her respect for you will never be what it should be. But this only an African American woman. They don't think about the fact that you're a man and you're going to take a bullet for them. They don't think of the fact that you're a man and you're going to be the one when y'all come from Best Buy carrying them big ass TVs at the steps. A woman, an African American woman, they always judge that man by the money that he make. And as we all know, it's not a secret, Remy is the money train. She's the money train. Papoose is the protector. But who cares about that? I don't know if the African American culture would ever change, man. I just don't. I don't know if it, because you may get some, but for the most part, I just think the bigger percentage is gonna always be held back on our thoughts. I'm talking like from the streets to marriages. Every definition the African American community make, it seems to be some shit that work against us. We ain't got no definitions in the African American community that work for us. Everything work against us. The word is snitching. You understand what I'm saying? So we wonder why the African American man get the most time for committing the same crime that a Caucasian person commit. Right? The reason why that is, it ain't got nothing to do with no racism, none of that. We just got the rules that work against us. We gotta walk past somebody to get their fucking head blown off, and we can't say nothing because it's called a snitch. That's what the black people made. White people, they gonna point that shit out and tell them and get $1 billion for that shit and keep in the Caucasian community. Is nothing gonna change. He's not gonna be called a snitch. He's gonna be called a superhero. So I don't want to really get thrown off of the fact of what I'm trying to present to y'all here, but for the most part, even though, Remy got easy to block captain, Papoose, whatever he got going on with Clarissa Shields, they both, doing whatever they doing. But I can almost promise you that they not 100% satisfied, because it takes a long time, when you dating somebody for so long. Fuck a girlfriend and a boyfriend, it's like that shit become family, and betrayal start to sit in, and you start to think about shit, and you start to like see everything that this girl don't do that the girl that you've been with for all these years do, and vice versa. So one main reason that I never felt sorry for, this Papoose situation, why I didn't feel sorry for him, and I need all the men to really hear this and understand this clearly, I've been warning women for a long time, right? When it comes to us men, right? The reason I didn't feel sorry for Papoose, because men have more options than a woman. There's more women on planet Earth than it is men. Let me break it down to you. First, I would say 70% men is gay, right? 70% men is gay. Now, to break that percentage down in a woman form, some of y'all might say, women is gay too. Well, let me tell you the difference, right? When a man is gay, right? Gay men, they completely done with women. You understand what I'm saying? Whether they, I think, they call it a top or a bottom. Whether they even won. When men turn gay, they only want men.
They literally want y'all spot.
Where a woman turn gay
and getting sex changes.
Somewhere down the line, she still wants some type of penetration. So us men not really losing. It's a good percentage of men like on Earth. You know what I'm saying? I mean, a good percentage women on Earth, and it's not a good percentage men on Earth. I'm gonna walk you down. So 70% men is gay, right? I would take 10% of that being curious, right? So we're gonna knock that 70, right? So we got 30% left on the men's side, right? So I would say 10% is in prison, right? So we got 20 more percent left, right? 20 more percent. So we're going to say 20%. I'm going to say 20. I would say 17% men know they done got their money up. And they done been through the relationship dumb shit, and they ain't even doing it no more. They clearly understand that there's way more women on Earth than it is men. That's why I don't get when men be out here, shooting people and fighting people over a woman. Saying you don't like a man because your girlfriend gave him some pussy. I don't understand that, because you can easily just find something better. Easy. There was nothing, right? So I gave y'all that 17%, a nigga that we finally got our money up and we ain't never wifing. And if we do wife a girl, it's not going to be an African-American woman. We're going to weigh our options out, you know what I'm saying? But we still going to play around, but we're going to weigh our options out for the one we want to wife, you know what I'm saying? And most men, when they get their money up, we going for Spanish women, Caucasian women. You get what I'm saying? Just another race of a woman, you know what I'm saying? When an African-American man finally get his money up. And we didn't already got traumatized, but trying to keep it in our, keep it in our culture, dating a woman that's fucking so unappreciative about everything, got a problem with everything. A bitch will leave you for a nigga that's worse than you. Well, African American women will leave you for another man that's worse than you. So when we clearly understand that, all right, go ahead, we got options. Now we got money, so we take it there. So now women, as far as men. Now we stuck at 2%. We stuck at 3% left, right? 3%. So 2%, of men is incarcerated. Some coming home, some in jail for life, and that other 1% is happily married. So I want you to understand women the way I just broke this percentage down. I can give you the percentage, of women when it comes to a man. You know what I'm saying? And on planet Earth, there's enough women on planet Earth for each man that's living today to have 1,000 women apiece. One man on Earth today can have 1,000 wives apiece. That's how many different flavors and of cultures of women, and so men are starting to clearly understand, like, we ain't gotta be going through no fucking headache with no one fucking unappreciative ass girl. We ain't gotta, man. What? So that's why I ain't feel sorry for Papoose. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of y'all keep talking about he held her down and this and that. All right, cool, bro. But I'm sure he knew who Remy was before it got to this point. So Remy didn't do him wrong and he didn't do Remy wrong. We just humans, and every human is allowed to do whatever it is they want to do. It's worlds, man. And anything that happened outside of your world, it's just like you being mad at somebody because they did something that they wanted to do, something that made them happy. Us as humans, we don't understand this shit clearly. Like, we really was programmed in only African American culture to get mad at people when they do something that make them happy, whether it's for mess with another man or mess with another woman. You know what I'm saying? Like, at the end of the day, that still don't mean that the person that you married to don't love you. Or your girlfriend, that don't mean that she don't love you. If your boyfriend, that don't mean he don't love you. People just allowed to do what they fucking want. And just so happen, these people, life is in the, is in the public. You know what I'm saying? They're the public eye. But let's just like, just what if this Clarissa Shield, what if him and Clarissa Shield just friends? Because from what I've been saying, this shit is giving homeboy and homegirl. You understand what I'm saying? That's what it's giving. It's giving homeboy and homegirl. But since Remy did what she did, and as soon as somebody see Papoose with another girl, they instantly want to like try to boost some shit up and act. Oh, he got a new girlfriend. The whole time they ain't even boyfriend and girlfriend. You understand what I'm saying? It just is what it is when you're in the public eye, bro. And this is like, that's why I talk to my children. I'm like, man, y'all better make sure y'all media ready. You know what I'm saying? Because this part where I'm, you know what I'm saying, where I'm about to go with everything that I do everything. I design clothes, I make music, I write movie scripts. You know what I'm saying? I do a little bit of everything. You know, if my kids can't, I'm gonna keep my kids out of the public eye. You know, if that's something they don't want to go through. But nobody had a chance to sit and said, what if Clarissa Shield and Papoose are just friends? What if they just friends? I tell you one thing, this was the best promo to help all of them, because I know all of them made some money off of this. Easy the Black Cat and Papoose, Clarissa Shield dropped her movie, then she fought. Like that shit, like this shit sold and made people a lot of money, made these people a lot of money, man. Real good promo. For whatever was really going on, this was some good ass promo.
I lost everything. I really thought my time was out. The Most High punished me. Put my ass on timeout. Hurt pop and killed my friends. When their time was up, my baby mother died to this shit. Her time was up. I wrote Dodo cause everybody had 100.